Hello out there, all you wonderful people. This is Andre, the Game Idea Guy. Thank you once again for lending me your time and your ear, listening into another Gamer's Thoughts discussion from me. And this, I'm going to be talking about Amazon Luna again, but this is more so like an idea or a thought that I had that I think would work for Luna as a service slash platform in order for Amazon to actually make it worthwhile for the people that would be participating or consuming from it. Firstly, they need hardware. And they don't need to make the same mistake that Google did, thinking that they could just use the Chrome TV for their hardware interface for Stadia. That's just not the best idea to do. You actually do want hardware that is sufficient enough to be able to hold something on it other than the operating system. Now, they did actually attempt something like this a while ago. I think it was back when the Wii U first came out that they had attempted something similar, where it was like a little box that you could purchase from Amazon and it would have the Amazon OS on there, and they worked hand in hand with the Kindle Fire tablets. They could repurpose that same concept. They could go back to it again, but maybe use better hardware, maybe something a little bit higher quality than that of an NVIDIA Shield or a Nintendo Switch, somewhere in that range, or maybe something just like, like micro PC type stuff that just run full OSs. That's what they could do. It doesn't have to be exorbitantly big. It doesn't have to be tiny either, but just a box that they could have that could be shipped with their Luna controller. They could call it the Luna box. That's all they would have to do, is release something like that, maybe have a decent amount of hardware storage and a decent amount of RAM and stuff like that in it, where it could play your games offline locally and the games can play up to 1080p or 2K. I think 2K would be preferred for it to be something that you can do offline, especially with HD TVs, and you have 4K televisions now. And a lot of them upscale your stuff to 4K anyway. So 2K, I don't think would be a bad resolution to shoot for something local. Secondly, this box should have access to Amazon games, like the app that is on, or Prime Gaming, Amazon Games. There is a PC client for it if you have a PC that you want to have it on. And if you have a Prime account, you do get your games. You get games from it for free. Now, a smart move would be able to allow people to be able to go on to the Prime Gaming stuff and get all their benefits through this device, and have those games that were already in the service be playable through the device. So if you have your Prime service and you already got it initiated on it, you can play your games on there and you'll be good to go. And you can play it with your Luna controller and all of that. And on top of that, they could still have the Luna game service itself be available to the device, and that would be another way that you can just stream it to your television instead of just using the Fire Sticks. Again, don't fall on the same mistake that Google fell on with Stadia. Have a box that is dedicated to this, or that could replace your Fire Stick and become like a dedicated multimedia device, but it also is heavily pushed towards gaming. There is a reason that would do them very well. Like, they've already got a large platform, and there's not going to be a lot of people that are going to say, well, I got all this Amazon stuff in my house, I'm not going to put this box in. They could even set up a program where you can send your Fire Stick back in to get a discount off of the box and have that shipped to you. So you can still have all of your services be rendered through it. And yeah, you can still watch movies and things in 4K through streaming, but this box would also be a gaming device separate of that, and not just the little point and click stuff that's on the Fire Sticks. But you legitimately have games that you can play with a controller. And on top of that, since Amazon's working on developing their own games, this would be a perfect way to have their own games available to people. Well, since we have this box out, we're working on games that we're putting out as well. allow your players, the people that have your box, to get the games first, and then migrate it over to other platforms. Again, this will work for them. Like, you let people that have the Amazon Prime accounts get a discount, and then they get a little further discount, like a smaller discount, if they have the box and they're using the box to get the game. Now, if they don't, they just get their Prime account discount, and it'll be on whatever other services that they have on their PC. Again, you can do this. They have the money to do this. They have the infrastructure to set it up. I don't see why they're not doing it. Probably because somebody hasn't sat down and really thought out a plan for something like this. But it's something that they could do. And, again, allow it to work with the Fire tablets. Allow them to connect with it to be able to do additional things in-game like you were doing with the original Amazon box that you guys had launched. I don't remember the name of it. I actually think it was just the Fire game. I think it was Fire Gaming or something like that. I don't remember exactly. But that would be cool to add. And then also have it so that this box will allow you to automatically stream to Twitch and integrate Twitch right into it. So if you're playing a game and you want to stream to Twitch, a couple button presses and you're already set up to go. I think that would be very beneficial to them, and it would probably boost streaming on Twitch a heck of a lot if they had a device out there like this for people to be able to use. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think it would be useful, and allow it to have some USB ports for additional storage, so someone could plug in an external hard drive possibly, or maybe even like a multimedia camera if they want to use it as their streaming box to stream to Twitch. Again, it just makes a lot of sense. And also set it up that you can stream directly from that box to, like, say, your PC, so that you don't have to move it around if you want to put your PC in a different place in your house. Whether you were connecting them directly through Ethernet cables, or you were connecting them over Wi-Fi. Give the option, make it available, and allow your box to stream to your Fire tablets as well. Again, so this is stuff that Amazon could set up. They have the money to do it. It would be nice, and I just don't see them doing it. But hey, maybe there's that one chance that someone working high up in Amazon will listen to this video and be like, oh my gosh, we do have all of this infrastructure. We could set all of this stuff up. We could do all of these things. And it won't cost us that much because we literally have all of these things in place already. I mean, if anything, this would give them a huge leg up on Apple. Because Apple's setting up all their stuff to be interconnected that way. And Amazon has already got most of their stuff interconnected on their network. They just need a couple little things to round everything out, and they will be good to go. And then you have the option to allow the box to be able to have video streamed to it from your tablet. So say if there's somebody that wants to stream a game that they got on the Amazon App Store, they can stream it to their tablet and play it and record it possibly. And I do think having localized recording and localized streaming from this box would be a good idea. You guys already own Twitch, and you can set up the software to do that. It's not like there isn't a crap ton of software on Amazon Marketplace that would be available to do it in the first place. But you could also still set up your own native software for the exact same thing. But I mean, I don't have a whole lot more to say on it. If anybody else would like to make any suggestions, you have the comments to go ahead and do so. Thank you guys very much for listening in. Keep your eyes and ears out for more stuff from me. And until the next time, enjoy your games. Peace out. Okay, quick thing, as I have just found out, because I really did a quick search. Amazon already has a device that would actually work for what it's just suggested, and that's the Fire TV Cube. They actually at one point had the Fire TV box that was like the Apple TV box, and they had a gaming edition of that, and that was what I was trying to remember. But then I went back and did a quick search, and I was like, they already have something out there that could be used for the very same thing I'm talking about, and literally all they have to do is just implement the parts to work together. Yep, just found that out.